Welcome students. Our today's topic is trends in modern periodic table. So is it chapter 5, class 10th. So we have to see what are the trends in modern periodic table. As you all know that in modern periodic table there are 18 groups and 7 periods. Like if I draw here, these vertical columns are known as groups, which are 18 in number in modern periodic table, and the horizontal horizontal tables, these horizontal tables are known as periods. You know that. Here are 18 groups and 7 periods. So now if we look at the various characteristics of elements, how they vary in these groups and these periods, as you already know, we have classified the elements into these tables for studying properties of elements easily, so that we can study the properties of similar elements in one go. So we will be seeing some properties which are based on different number of electrons and atomic numbers, and how they vary in the modern periodic table. So we have to not to study individual properties, we can see a general trend and predict the properties. For example, first we will see valency, how the valency varies from going up to down in a group or from going left to right in a period. So as you all know, what is valency? Valency is combining capacity of an element. Combining capacity means how many electrons it have to lose or gain. That also depend upon the number of valence electron present in the last shell, that is outermost shell, because every element wants to complete its outermost shell. That is, either if it is first shell, then they want to attain the configuration of helium, that is 2 electrons, and if it is not first shell, other shells, they want to achieve a noble gas, nearest noble gas configuration, that is they want to achieve the configuration like 8 electrons in the last shell, if it is second shell we consider. So let us look at the valency, how it varies in the period table, in the period and in the group. So if we move from up to down in the first group, let us suppose take the first group. First group, hydrogen, lithium. You can see from your book, in the book you can see the periodic table, or you can get yourself a periodic table when you are doing this exercise. Hydrogen, helium, hydrogen, lithium in the first group we are seeing, because hydrogen contains one electron, its atomic number is 1, so it contains one electron, so its electronic configuration will be 1. In first shell, 1 electron. Then lithium, you know, it contains 3 electrons, it's because its atomic number is 3 and number of electron is also 3, that so its configuration will be 2 comma 1. 2 means first shell 2 electrons and second shell 1 electron. Then after that, in the same, we are, remember we are seeing the first group, hydrogen, lithium, then it will be sodium here. Sodium contains 11 electrons, its atomic number is 11, so 11 electrons, first shell 2, second shell 8, third shell 1. Now come to next, if we see the next element in the same group is, after sodium it will be potassium, symbol K, its atomic number is 19, so the configuration, electronic configuration 2 8. You know that in third shell, if we apply the 3n square formula, 2n square formula, that is 2 into 3 square, 9 2 19 9s are 18. So third shell can contain 18 electron, but since if we put all the 9 electrons remaining, 2 8 10, so 9 are remaining, 9 electron if we put in the last shell, then the third shell will become last shell, and last shell cannot contain more than 8 electrons. So we put here 8 electrons, 18 electrons are completed, the last 1 electron is complete put in the fourth shell. As you can see, the first period 1 shell, second period 2 shells, third period it lies in third period, 3 shells, 4th period 4 shells. But group number is 1. Group number is decided by the number of valence electrons. So you can see what are number of valence electrons? The electrons contained in last shell. So here last shell is only the first shell is the last shell. It contains 1 electron. Here the 1 electron in the last shell, that is second shell. Here third shell is last shell, contains 1 electron. Fourth shell is last shell, contains 1 electron. It means in a group all the elements have same number of valence electrons. While we are going from up to down, all the elements have same number of valence electron. Since the number of valence electron is same, then the number of the valency will also be 1, because they tend to lose 1 electron, this tend to lose 1 electron, this tend to lose 1 electron to attain noble gas configuration, this tend to lose 1 electron, so its valency is 1. So we can easily say that in a group the valency remains same, because number of valence electron is also same, valency also remains same in the group. Now if we see in a period, let us suppose the example is given for this example is given for the third period. In the third period, first element is sodium, first group, third period. Then second element will be, it is containing 11 electrons, its atomic number is 11. Then comes magnesium, its atomic number is 12 because it contains 12 electrons. Then comes aluminium, this is we are taking third period. You can see from your periodic table, first period contains only 2 electrons, hydrogen and helium. Second period starts from lithium and ends at neon. Third period we are taking as an example. In third period it starts from sodium and ends at argon. So we are writing all elements of this: sodium, magnesium, then aluminium 13, then silicon 14, then after silicon phosphorus 15, after that sulfur 16, after that chlorine 17, after that argon 18. So you can see when we write their electronic configuration, it is 281. In the magnesium 282, number of electrons according to number of electrons. Aluminium 283, silicon, let us write in another way. For sodium it will be 281, then for magnesium it will be 282, for aluminium it will be 283. We are writing electronic configuration. As you are seeing, the number of valence electrons, that is the number of electrons present in last shell, is increasing by one electron at each step. Silicon, then we see after silicon we can write phosphorus, that will be 285. After that sulfur 286, atomic number is 16, so number of electrons 16, so its configuration will be 286. After that sulfur we go to chlorine 17, 287, argon 288. So you can see the number of valence electron is increasing, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. But what about valency? So as given in this table, if we look at this table, we have written only 1 valence electrons. Sodium contains 1 valence electron, magnesium contains 2, aluminium contains 3, silicon contains 4, phosphorus contains 5 electrons, sulfur 6, chlorine 7, and argon. But what about valency? Since sodium contains 1 electron, it can lose 1 electron, so its valency is 1. Magnesium contains 2 electrons, it can lose 2 electrons, its valency is 2. Aluminium, its valency is 3. Silicon, its valency is 4. Phosphorus, its valency is, now come to this 285. It can't lose, it will not prefer to lose 5 electrons, instead it will gain 3 electrons. So number of valence electron will be 5, but valency is 3, because it can gain 3 electrons. Electrons gained, it will gain 3 electrons. It is a non-metal. So similarly, in case of sulfur, if we see the electronic configuration of sulfur, it is 286. Number of valence electron is increasing, but the valency is decreasing because it needs only 2 electrons. So it will gain 2 electrons, not lose 6 electrons. So its valency will be 2. Similarly, in the case of chlorine, its valency will be 1. And in case of argon, it is configuration is 288. This is sulfur, chlorine. In argon 288, so it will gain only no electron it is needed, so its valency is 0. So you can easily see the valency increases from 1 to 4 and then decreases from 3 to 0 in a period. That is written here. So you have seen by the example that what is happening. Number of valence electron is increasing one by one, but valency is increasing from 1 to 4 and then decreasing to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, then decreasing 3, 2, 1, 0. So in the similar, so you can easily see the valency in a group remains same from going up to down, while the valency increases from 1 to 4 and then decreases from 4 to 0 in a period. So in the further video we will study about atomic size, metallic character, non-metallic characters,